Those are all crazy.
Yes. Okay, so we are live with a great group of members and fellow content creators. Now listen,
is this the complaint stream?
Yes, Rhea's not here yet. She is the complaint manager. If you have a complaint, take it to Rhea, and she will tell me. People were still complaining about how bad I lost on that Amico debate. Zeno kept telling me off screen.
And on stream.
There's Rhea. Yeah. Nick, Rab was there. I felt bad to bring Rab into that. I hear something in the background. But this is a planning stream. This is something that we want. I'm planning to get a template of the day of December 4th. I have a lot of content creators that are interested, so I'm planning to get a schedule, and then I'm going to send it out to everyone. And if anyone has any say, I can't do that hour, we have time to adjust it, and then categories behind this. Before we went live, the people on this panel were coming up with some great ideas for fun categories. Zeno, if you want to start, I love your category, and that's definitely going to be one of them. Maybe not the main category, the main 12. I want that for like best picture, best director, best game of the year, or something like that. But for additional polls, oh yes, can you please illuminate the audience as to what your idea was?
It's very simple. It's the best YouTuber that has quit the most times and come back on YouTuber. You know, the
the best quitter.
The Cyrus Martins, the Eddies, the you, and in fact, Saggy. It's really the only thing I care about. All this awards for the things just.
Yes, so that's definitely going to be a category. Little Movie Perp, you had another idea for one?
Best grifter.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one too.
Yes.
These guys work their asses off. It's time to get some recognition because Zack Snyder's definitely not going to give it to them. So we need to
so fast.
We need to recognize the people that are giving their all. So, best grifter. Also, I think we should give the Fast and Furious franchise a lifetime achievement award of some sort. They've been out for a while too.
Okay. Well,
what 9 now or 10?
Let's get
10 if you
They are making 10. They are making 10. No.
All right. Well, let's get to the slots here. I know the last 2 hours. One of the biggest slots for the panel. No, not the biggest sluts. No, the slots for the panel. I know the last two. The panels are usually just going to be an hour, but I think our man Enosh, he streams long time. He has a lot of friends, and he can have a lot of special guests. So I wanted to give him the final 2 hours, and hopefully some of our YouTube friends that aren't actually hosting a panel will show up. And he's done great things with other events, so he could really host those last 2 hours. So that's my plan for the finale.
You can hold the 2000 Nonsense Awards.
Enosh and Friends and Lounge Wars. I plan to kick it off 12 to 1.
So do like an hour and a half for you?
An hour. Most of the slots are just going to be an hour. So we try to keep a schedule here. Mad Max starts it off 12 to 1. And then before Enosh, I think it would be really important to have it potentially. I don't have confirmation. He said he's interested, but Mikey Sutton might want to sponsor it and put polls up on his website, geekosity.com. So Sil and Mikey, they're Sil, Mikey, and Zod maybe, and Rhea potentially. If Rhea wants to drop, Sil, Zod, and Rhea would be really good, and she likes Mikey too. I don't want to speak for you, Rhea, if you're interested.
I will be right back.
What's that, Nick?
I said I will be right back. I could just step away for a second.
Okay. And then Nick in Retro Advisory Board, we definitely want to have a video game hour. potentially like OEB Pete and Amico After Dark reunion. So I'm thinking that 8 to 9, and plus we might have some exclusive stuff during that hour.
We're like a third of the way here tonight with Nick.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to get a lot of video game content creators in on that. And then to announce some video game awards, retro and next gen. So we'll have retro categories and next gen. I think is very important to do both, because the retro community is live and thriving, even though there's been some, not to get to specifics, there's definitely problems in retro, but still there's some really great things to celebrate too.
No, absolutely.
So I'm thinking that's another bigger hour. I got to be real, so probably do that at 8. So 8 to 9 is like fire with the amount of stuff, especially if we get a special something during the reunion and OEB Pete. Hopefully he will. He said he may be interested, so I have to see. I don't want to speak for him, but so I'm writing this stuff down as why there's a gap. And
yeah, write that down about Ambassador saying best roaster. He's pretty good at that. I want people who just tell the best.
Can we get an hour where it's just you and Ambassador and Ambassador roast an hour max?
Well, you want a roast stream for my hour? Thank you, everyone.
How about a category for the people that interrupt other people the most, like RJ just interrupted me when I was talking?
Well, there is a string delays in that, so you have to be a little understanding.
There he goes again.
Best interrupter.
Cream my ass.
Hey, best. Hey, I have another category: best viewer or best mod.
I think best mod, that'd be good. Best mod of the year.
There's no one else who could win, but me.
Well,
but
producer, right?
Where is Zeno?
Whatever.
What about best commenter of the year?
Rhea came out with one, best shill, and she thinks she's number one in the running. Definitely, you would be on that list too, Max. You're definitely a shill.
H Parts is best. It could be an potentially best viewer commenter. Just ask Matt Jarbo. Okay, so OEB Pete and Amico After Dark reunion show. They might have a reunion show before that though, but we'll just.
We're doing a reunion show? Nobody told me.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get the band back. Get the band back together. Yeah, but I said Ambassador. Actually, someone could send him a link to if he wants to come on, because I said he could start the first hour with me.
I see you, Hans. I see
I'll
you.
send him a link.
Okay.
I think Hans should be a host during this event. I think he should host the video game hour.
Okay, so before OEB Pete and Amico, another big hour power would be the Tatooine show with Star Wars only, Lunga, Goldman. So I'm thinking Star Wars and Tatooine hour there.
Okay.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian. What's up?
Hey, Brian.
Hi,
Hey, Brian.
Hey, guess what? It's a better Sunday than last week. My Titans won. And the 49ers won. So, hey.
Wait, they let the Titans win games now? Who forfeited?
The Titans beat the Seahawks in overtime.
My Jets got like 3 first downs.
I'm from Tennessee and I can't even root for the Titans. They just, like, it's sad.
I'm all for it. Go ahead. Hit the downvote for the sports talk.
No, I really didn't intend to include sports at all for the Fandom Awards, honestly.
We don't talk about sports. That's like,
I
the
mean,
point?
sorry.
Wait, hold on.
There is
It does get interjected in the conversation.
What about Aaron? Shouldn't we include some wrestling talk? Like best
Well, I'm the only one that does
year?
it.
Hey, I talk wrestling
can,
too.
You can
Okay.
nerd out on sports, I'm just saying.
I mean,
Okay, so 7 to 8 is Star Wars Tatooine show. And then if anyone has problems with these slots, they could get back to me. 6. Let me see what was another. Oh, I'm hoping Nerdette and Marvel talk. Nerdette, RJ, hopefully some other people. I don't want to, that may have been in the best quitting category. I don't know. Maybe
I'm down for Marvel talk. What time did you think about
Ashley,
doing
the
it?
Widow.
Yeah,
What are you guys
Ashley.
discussing on Marvel? I mean, if it's comics, then I don't really have a lot to contribute. If it's like shows and movies, I've been keeping up with
I
most
think
of that.
The MCU.
It'd probably be shows and movies, to be honest.
Okay.
Not the comics.
Let me see who else was in there. I'm going to double check.
I mean, I should get an award for watching Wall every Monday.
I do have a question. Will there be Star Trek?
Please. There be Star Trek? I love Star Trek.
Sci-fi. Sci-fi could come right before Star Wars. Sci-fi and then Star Wars. That would be good.
I find it comical that you separate sci-fi from Star Wars. Sort of appropriate, but I find it funny.
Okay.
I could handle a Star Trek stream if anyone's down for that.
Star Wars is fantasy.
I can do some of that. I'm not up on Discovery or Picard. I have watched most of the rest of it outside of the animated cartoon.
Nice. Yeah, I've been currently up with Lower Decks right now and getting ready for season 4 of Discovery. So
yeah, I need to pick up like Peacock or whatever the heck it's called now, Paramount or whatever they're calling it.
Paramount Plus has definitely gotten better. I don't know if it's still kind of worth the investment other than for the Star Trek, but that's just me.
That's why I would have it, would be specifically for Star Trek. I wouldn't have it for any other reason.
Yeah. Well, aren't they pulling it off of other platforms like the other shows?
I don't think so. Netflix still has pretty much everything. I'm rewatching Enterprise right now.
Oh, okay. Because I heard rumors that like Netflix was pulling it off. I'm like, what?
You know what? I really want an hour, for the ladies of movie talk or ladies.
Oh, so we're gonna get woke.
Oh,
the woke hour. Yeah,
we're gonna get woke.
I don't care. Ladies talk, ladies of fandom. That would be great, right?
Yeah.
Maybe put that at 3 because then some of those are going to be still. Some might revisit it in Nerdette's hour. Nerdette said she was interested, so I'm hoping she sticks with it because she's been doing some great stuff there. Then there's a few slots I can't think of. I know some other people that said they might be interested, but I don't want to say yet because I'm not sure. There's a few slots still in there that we could, that if anyone wants to host an hour. Potentially Lunga might want to do his own hour besides Star Wars. I don't know. So
what about DC talk? Obviously, DC talk has to be.
That's going to be probably
sure,
Sutton and
Make sure you're not biased. DC talk, all right? Make sure.
That's a low hanging fruit right there.
I still can't do the DCEU, man. There's something about it's just not catching me as much. I want it to. Keep watching and hoping.
Well, RJ, do you want to host your own hour too, and do video games and?
I mean,
besides because the only other time you're on is Nerdette.
Yeah, I mean, so you want Nerdette to host the Marvel show?
I like co-host you both.
Okay, so you want me to host the Marvel show with the Nerdette and then host something else?
Well, you start a video game podcast again. Like it could be modern video games.
Yeah, I can do that. I can work with that. I can do like a Game of the Year show or something. Talk about the recent releases. Yeah.
Ambassador's here.
Yeah,
I'm getting minutes and then I gotta get to bed. You gotta learn to stream earlier, Max.
Well, I mean, this is when I can stream. I could do occasionally an earlier stream, but
you can't do 8 o'clock. You have to wait till 9.
Well,
not all of us and everything can sleep in until noon and then go to work. Some of us have to be up early. Unlike you're lazy.
I have to get up. What? This is for this. Wait till the Fandom Awards to roast me.
He's already roasting everybody. He's already roasting.
Well, Lunga definitely needs an hour because he's probably got too much to say.
Ambassador should host. Ambassador actually should host the awards.
Host the whole thing?
I will definitely keep it going, and I definitely can pull out my A-list material.
Well, Max, I am more than happy to host a video game show. I think I have an idea. Some people I like to bring in for that already. So if you want me to host like a video game talk for like Game of the Year or something, I could do that.
Okay. So I All right, so I'm sorry. Go ahead. And anyone had concerns there? I have a whole schedule right now. So
I don't have any concerns. I'm mostly just here to help out where you guys think I can fit in.
Do you need more? Do you need more shows? Because I could do an hour of horror.
Ooh,
I could do retro movies. That's what
we already.
So just to clarify, there's only 12 slots, right, for 12 hours.
Well, there's 11 slots because the last 2 hours is Enosh and Friends because he has a lot of people. He talks a lot too.
So Enosh will be the closing of the event.
Yeah. So here's how it is so far. 12-1. I'll kick it off with me and Ambassador and some friends. 1-2 Wonga, with the Gray Council, and he put a lot into actually making a physical award. So that deserves.
So quick question. So is this going to be on just Max's channel, or is it going to be on like everybody's channel?
No, this is going to be on my channel. That the whole thing's going to charity.
Okay, let's make sure.
Yeah,
just so everybody knows.
Yeah, 3 is Ladies of Fandom. So hopefully I'm going to reach out to some ladies, see if they want to come in on that, because we want to get the female perspective a lot. We don't want this to be a sausage party.
But Brian does.
Yeah, Brian's okay with the sausage party.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah, we know you don't, Brian.
At 4 o'clock is RJ with the video game show and whatever else he wants to talk about.
Is this Eastern or what time zone?
Eastern, yeah.
Eastern. Okay, so 4 o'clock Eastern. That's 3 o'clock my time.
So in other words, the suck ass time zone.
Wow.
Brian will do Star Wars talk, potentially horror talk too. Can you do that too, Brian? Star Trek and horror. Some might say the new Star Trek is horrific. I don't.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I have to have somebody on. I have to have somebody on for horror because that's not necessarily my genre.
Yeah, to be honest, like Brian would be better just doing a full. I think you could do a full hour of Star Trek.
I could do a full hour of Star Trek easily, bro.
Well, maybe Ambassador, can you help him out there too? Because I mean, I don't know much about Star Trek.
Yes, because I am truly a ambassador of all things nerdy.
Oh, we could talk the movies. Everybody loves the movies.
Max, you should probably like do this on like a Google Doc or something, and like share the screen so everyone can like visually see you. Like,
do you really think I'm that organized? I have Google Docs.
RJ, this is Max.
I'm just saying, like,
if you look up Boomer under Google, his picture appears.
Oh man.
You know what's sad? I think he's younger than me, but you know, whatever.
Hey, Enosh.
That is not Enosh. I don't know what the hell is that.
No, I think I know who that is.
Oh, I love that. Can you send me that image? Identity politics.
Don't scare me. Hey guys, this is old Jeremy.
It is Enosh.
I'm old Jeremy from the future. Still mad. Still angry.
It's still a virgin.
And, well, I've been shooting blanks in my hand for years now.
Wow.
Kind of like
Matt Wilkins.
I feel like no skin in this game, and already I feel like this went a little low.
Hold on a second. I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Hey, Matt, if you want to be on the Star Wars Hour, let me know, Matt Wilkins. I don't think Star Wars Girl's gonna return my messages, honestly. I made some videos about her.
Technology.
So 6 o'clock, dude? What you got for 6 o'clock? I'm writing this down.
6 o'clock is Nerdette, RJ co-hosting, and with Ashley too. Potentially one of those YouTube quitters. Potentially for
you mean
Marvel.
like you mean like you, Max?
I am one. That was Zeno's category. I like that. Best YouTube quitter. So yeah, we're doing all kinds of fun categories here.
And just so everyone knows, since I know.
Thank you, Josh.
It's on December 4th.
I'm sorry, but that would be the easiest reward to win because if anybody can win a reward for quitting, everybody would be quitting just to win that reward.
Yeah.
No, because you have to do it more flamboyant than the next person.
Josh Bullet says, Max, that's what you should do. The roast of Max. Okay.
Okay. Hey Enosh, would you like to help me roast Max?
I don't know. I lost a job one time over roasting a boss, so I don't know.
Oh.
Well, this isn't your boss. This is the internet. It doesn't count.
That's true.
Well, Enosh, you have a 2 hour slot, 10 to midnight.
You never know.
Max isn't anyone's boss. He's especially not my boss. He's the boss of his own brain when it functions properly.
So some people asked how yes, it's on my channel, how it benefits the other channels that are doing it. Okay, this is something else that we figured out on a previous stream.
Benefits.
It's all
benefits.
He's clout chasing. It doesn't help anybody but him.
No, it does. It does.
I wasn't even thinking about anything benefiting me when we're doing a charity.
No.
That didn't enter into my mind.
No, but we want channels to benefit from it too. You know, you get exposure to some other people.
We'll set it up to where there's the links to everyone's channels in the description for each individual hour-long stream or something.
Well, or
we'll put like the name of the host and the title of the video.
The slots for the 12-hour day are for charity, and that is for the results show. So if you host a panel, hopefully the people that are participating, that YouTubers are participating, the Saturday before, hopefully you'll do at least an hour stream to announce the category so people can vote all week and say, I'm going to participate in this. Go check me out next week on this channel where we will share the results of this poll. And that's where you introduce the main category of your hour or 2 hours in Enosh's case. And then during the show, this is what Rhea came up with. You do mini polls on the live stream. You know how you could do polls on a live stream? So for like example, Director of the Year is the main. Well, we could do it here too.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's not polls. That's lines. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
So are these the same? Are these
the same? Them already? Yeah.
Are these the same mini? Are these the same mini polls that Star Wars Girl spins around on?
Oh,
Dickens meat.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
That's low.
No.
Now, Ambassador, that was a rather misogynist comment. Sir.
Yes, true.
Disavow.
And I
sorry,
care
I disavow.
why.
I disavow.
I avow.
Because you don't.
Hey, Chuck.
As old Jeremy
and I
as
care
old
why.
as old Jeremy would say, I've been massaging a lot of stuff for a while, and it hasn't hurt me yet.
Yes.
This went a whole new level of weird. Max, what did you get me into again?
Okay, so
hey, Grandpa Jeremy, how often have you had to remove your dentures to take care of Doomcock?
Oh,
Jesus.
Actually, no, you'd be surprised. Old Doomy, he kind of likes a little bit of truth every once in a while. Hey,
I don't know what happened in that. I don't know what happened.
Wow.
Nonsense on
What
here.
the heck?
I've lost control.
he likes
Yeah,
to
it's gone.
the edge, you know, when you're pulling it out, you got it in your cheek. You just put it out there.
Thank you for my actual members, because you're the most well-behaved on the panel. It's the YouTubers that are out of control. Thank you.
I've been fine this whole time. I've been just trying to figure out what's going on.
Nick and Rab are very well behaved.
The whole tooth and nothing but the tooth.
So Max, 7 o'clock is it what? The next one.
Okay. Let me.
this is why we need the Google Doc.
Star Wars and the Tatooine show. We definitely need a Star
right.
Wars hour.
All right.
Star Wars only already confirmed he's interested. So did Lunga.
All right.
And then 8 o'clock. I know Rab and Nick here, and I believe that he's not here, but Retrobro already confirmed that he wants to do something. And then I spoke with a certain someone we know that said he might help with something, but I don't want to confirm that yet. So that's 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Is hopefully the Amico reunion show and retro and Amico.
Well, if you guys want me on earlier topics, I can do that, because I can talk Star Trek, I can talk Star Wars, I can talk video games.
But anyone that's a host,
whatever.
Anyone that's a host, reach out to other YouTubers so you have a nice panel.
Yeah, I'll just drop links or topics or whatever. We can
whatever you have. If you've got a panel that you feel is already set, then that's fine. I'll just
no.
Pop up
So
everyone
get that's hosting. You decide what you want to do on your hour for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then 9, which hopefully Mikey Sutton promotes this on his site and is a sponsor of the Fandom Awards. Still Mikey Sutton, Zod, and Rhea for DC and DC Talk and Geekosity Hour.
DC Talk's gonna be there. Your mother.
Enosh.
Yes.
not the band. Just talking about DC Comics.
Well, as a conservative Christian, I would just say that I would love to see some DC talk throw down at this award show. That would be pretty awesome.
And then 10 to midnight is Enosh and Friends.
Jeremy.
All right.
Oh my god.
So wait,
To end the show.
when is the Marvel? hour
that's gonna be
again?
interesting.
DC talk. I know who we're talking about, but I like both DC talk, so it's all good.
Sticks is Nerdette and Marvel Hours. She knows a lot about the comics. You do too. Ashley does.
So 6 o'clock.
I'd love to be.
Yeah.
I'd love to be on that panel.
And the horror thing, you think you're going to be able to squeeze that in there, or
I don't know because I don't really know horror.
That's what she said.
I could do an hour. I could do an hour.
I can talk horror.
So
Right
just
for
to
horror.
clarify, the responsibility of the host for each hour is to do polls for the nominees and then pick a winner
the
by the end.
responsibility is if you're going to be a participant on your own channel the week ahead of time, announce the main poll, like the biggest categories of the year, best director or whatever, and then during the start of the show you announce some more fun polls, like anything you want to come up with, like best quitter, best grifter, stuff like that, and put the polls in so you have multiple results to say by the end of the hour. Have some fun with it.
Sure.
But we only have 12 official physical awards because I don't have money.
So let's say if I'm doing the video game show or whatever, like if I want to do like announce the winner of game of the year or something, I would like announce the poll a week in advance of December.
This poll is going to run until the Fandom Awards next Saturday. Please tune in. We'll share the results there. I am going to host an hour. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll announce the winner at like the end of the show or something.
The winner on the results show is the day of December 4th.
I think they should award for Enosh's show 2000 nonsense and have Johnny Pop on the show, and they can have the nominees could be Doomcock and Mike Zero because those are mostly like the ones.
So
there's going to be a separate results show.
Yeah, the results show is December Saturday 4th. If you're hosting a panel like Enosh, since he has 2 hours, hopefully.
So what time would the
November
results show be
27th?
then?
December 4th.
No, I know it's December 4th, but if it's like 12 hours going and then Enosh ends it, what time will there be for the results show?
The week before November 27th, he probably want to do something on his channel announcing that he's going to host a Fandom Awards slot and announce the category that he's covering, the main category. Like that's like say Enosh will probably get best director would be a main one of 2021. He'll announce that on the 27th on his own channel, and then say tune in December 4th to see the results. Is that confusing, or people understand that?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little confused, but I'm kind of stupid, so that might be why. I don't know.
Do you understand, Enosh? Like you'd want to do something on your channel to announce that you're hosting an hour.
Stupid.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, I get that.
Is that makes it mutually beneficial for everyone too?
I guess I'm a little. The one thing I'm a little confused is like I thought. So are we doing awards for industry stuff? Or I thought we were just doing awards for like literally like the YouTubers that we stream with and stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was like
all
YouTube
the above, everything.
Stuff.
Like
who's gonna accept a reward like on behalf of like Steven Spielberg?
Well, that we're not gonna have actually people. We're not gonna like say
I'll do it.
Max.
Old man Spielberg is going to give a toothy.
Okay, so
cameo. So get them a cameo.
No, hold on. So from what I can probably gather, I think the answer would be that the physical awards and the actual award ceremony, it would be probably mostly dedicated to the YouTubers. You'd announce the industry.
Well, no, we don't need them to accept. We don't need them to show up and accept it. We'll tweet out, "Hey, Zach," like say for instance, Zack Snyder, your best director of 2021, and tweet at him like. Our first annual panel. They don't need to be there to accept it. So
you can make like a little graphic or something, like a little special, like a Photoshop of like the awards pamphlet with a picture of them in the middle or something.
We're not going to have a lot of celebrity guests. Well, maybe I don't know, but I don't think so.
I think the physical awards, right? The physical actual awards will probably go to YouTubers, right?
That could be that. We'll leave that up in the air. We want to get Lunga in on that because he's actually helping getting them made to see what. Yeah, that might be more fun for actual people we can actually deliver it to, like YouTubers. That's a good point. Yeah, because I don't think I say Zack Snyder, you won the Fandom Awards for 2021 for Best Director. Give me your address so I can send you the award. He's gonna be like, nope. Right.
No.
Right.
Max,
So,
Max,
what if we get what if we get everyone to tweet at him, "Hey, congrats, dude! We heard you won." And like, if we get if he gets a bunch of tweets of people congratulating him, be like, "What? Like, what the hell?"
Major award.
It's a major award.
So I mean, like, are you going to do like an award show? Do you literally have awards, like maybe show clips of that person who won, like actually show clips of like channels that are
creativity is whatever you want. So if you want to do that extra work during your hour, sure, whatever you want to do.
You're not going to have just one award show that like people can go to like one place instead. Like that just seems like a lot more. It just seems like you could cultivate. It seems like it would be a better idea to get everybody to work on one thing and have one award show where everybody can use their talents and gifts and stuff like that to be able to do things like maybe collect clips from every channel that is nominated and put those into the thing, and that way you can say you like have presenters and stuff like that, and then like have great moments from the last year. So like, what's a great moment from Max's show, what's a great moment from my show, what's a great moment from Ambassadors, whatever, and then you have those moments in there, and then maybe even have like somebody come in and do something fun, like like a musical guest or something like that they literally just do something. Still Life has done that on other people's channels. I mean, like, you could invite other people to do things, but it's all focused on one channel. Or check this out, with StreamYard, if you have I don't know which version of StreamYard you have, Max, but you can stream 10 different places at the same time.
Okay.
When I had Dawson and Zeverfett and Anthony here, we streamed on all 4 of our channels at the same time. Now there's some trust that's going to have to go with that. I don't know that we'll have to have that discussion, because you have to allow for that to happen. But I'm just saying, like, that's just an idea. But also, I mean, even if you just had it on one channel, at least it gives like one destination. People know what time it is, where it is, and you could put all of
Well, the results show was going to be on one destination, my channel.
Okay.
But the week ahead was going to be on whoever's hosting a channel's channel.
Ahead, I'm saying that, but I mean, I'm talking about the actual show itself. Like,
yeah, and then we could talk about streaming at multiple places. Yeah,
but like put some like actual, like having everybody put some actual, part of their gifts and their talents as far as making that show something that's special. You know what I mean? To everybody. You know what I mean? So when you say, hey, okay, the next award, you have the presenters, whoever the presenters are, and they're the people who are on screen. And, they could say, okay, hey, then, the next award is for, funniest moment on a whatever, or however you want to do the awards. I don't know how you got the awards things set up, but you say that, and then you say, and the nominees are, and then you have somebody who can show the clips. You know what I mean? That you just put some clips together or whatever, and, and then saying the winner is, and there's that person, and you just have that person ready, to come into the stream to accept the award, give a little speech, and then you play some music to, make sure to get them off there real quick, and then you bump them. Just like normal.
No, that stuff sounds great. I'm just like, this is like the beginning planning now. So I was mainly today's show, I was just going to focus on the slots and then categories. But yeah, those are great ideas. I like all your ideas there.
I mean, are you wanting audience participation on who hosts what category? Because I figured that's kind of why you went live.
What's that?
I said I figured you wanted audience participation in who's on what panel or what's organized because you went live.
Yeah. No, I do. I want the audience to tell me what they want for categories. Yes, I was going to. A lot of the stuff is mainly getting the categories down for what type of awards we want to give. I was also thinking is Brian still here, or did he get Haley?
No, he had to dip for a little bit.
I was thinking instead of Star Trek and horror, maybe wrestling, because there's a lot of wrestling fans here too. That might be interesting too.
Basically, Brian and Aaron got to fight with a stick to see who gets what show. It's going to be Star Trek.
Yeah. No, there's still lots of things to be figured out. I really like all Enosh's ideas, like having you're saying like the video montage of the category of moments and stuff. Or that's a lot of. If people want to do that, that's great.
Yeah, most of my content is edited like videos and stuff, so that's probably if I get to do the horror thing, that's more or less what I would do, and then do commentary over it for sure.
Yeah, if we're talking about it early enough like this, that way we can start pulling that stuff. If we know what the categories are going to be and who's nominated for those different things, I can pull down. Whoever's doing it, we can have this. I think that's a better discussion that we have, like that we don't broadcast to everybody, that we come together.
Okay, yeah.
So it's a surprise to everybody, so that everybody,
sure.
So everybody is able to watch it just and enjoy it.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's great. I just wanted to kind of get the template started so I could send it out to people that are YouTubers going to participate.
Yeah, this is just the beginning stages,
and then
at this point, it's like
just to say what type of categories we want. Like, I want fun categories, movies, streaming, video game, music, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think if you're doing like let's say like an hour dedicated to each different category, I think you shouldn't do more than maybe like 5 or 6 awards, to be honest, if you're going to do clips and stuff. But we'll see.
And that stuff's not hard as long as we know in advance who's doing it and how. Like, I would limit it to only like 5 streamers, like per category. I mean, you could do like a few different categories to spread it out like that, but I would because you just want the best of the best. It's not like everybody can be a part. Like, if you're going to say funniest moments, talking about like streams that like really hilarious, funny things happen, and let people like submit their ideas. And then you literally look at those moments, like have everybody who's watching the stream, they're the ones who watch the shows, right? So give it back to them and say, look, if you remember a moment that happened on Max's stream, for example, in the last year, submit that. And then that way that can be put in a pool. We can know when that was, or my stream or Brian's stream, or, whoever's stream, it doesn't matter. And then you take those that the people have submitted, and then you say, okay, here are the moments for, the best ones, but limit that to 5 or 6, not just like everybody's stream. You know what I mean? But like pass it around enough where there's like enough different things so that like the one stream doesn't continually just get, all of
Hey, Lunga.
Yo.
We're talking about categories and people hosting slots for the Fandom Awards. I think we got a template.
I haven't looked at the video, so I don't even know where you guys are at. I just
we got a template for a schedule. It's just some great people have great ideas. There's lots of stuff that we still have to figure out. Not everything has to be live. I agree, Enosh. So that's more of a surprise to the audience, right? I put you on for an hour, Lunga. I have 2 places for the Star Wars and Tatooine show. Hopefully, Star Wars only did say he's interested. I still have to confirm. And then I thought you might want to host your own hour and have some guests on, since you're helping a lot with the actual awards too.
Yeah, it's fine with me. I mean,
hey,
what
I
day were you
I gotta take off, but let's talk about this some more. And and yeah, I mean, let's pass around some ideas and have some more fun with it. So, but I got to take off real quick.
All right, sure. Thanks.
All right,
thanks, Enosh.
All right, we'll see you later.
So how are you doing, Lunga? Where did Zeno go? Did he dip?
I think he was bored.
I think he dipped because he was bored. He's in chat.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Zeno. Thanks. Yes, good night, Enosh.
No, like I said, my only concern is that I don't want it to get too overly complicated.
No, I didn't necessarily think it was. I'm hoping everyone understands, if you host an hour, that you want to do something on your own channel the week ahead, announce the main category, okay? And then have mini categories the hour of. That was Rhea's suggestion on a previous members only stream.
Right. So just to clarify, because I'm an idiot, the idea would be that everyone knows what the nominees are before the day of, right?
For the main ones, and then you have surprise.
But there'll be like
other polls.
So would the hour-long streams that each content creator do just be a discussion of the nominees, and then like some other fun mini polls within?
Well, whatever you want to talk about that hour, you could talk about other surprise categories, what you liked in fandom this year, maybe a year in review, whatever you want to talk about during that.
So you're just talking general topics, not necessarily nominees for any kind of award or anything. There's like one main award, And then you just fill the hour with various different conversation related to the topic.
Yeah, if you host an hour, you have a panel of your invited guests, like Lunga probably invites some people, talk about the year in fandom. It's an award show, so talk about what you want to talk in that hour. Give us some prize polls for some instant gratification where you vote on a poll the hour of, because there are YouTube polls too. But your main, and then towards the end of your own hour, announce the big winner for the main category, like best director or best streaming, best new in streaming, or something like that.
Okay, I think I understand what you're saying. I think I do, at least.
Rhea wants an e-girl appreciation hour. That should be a category. Best I don't know.
A what?
Best e-girl. I don't know.
I didn't know that was a thing.
My terms.
Any concerns? I mean, there's lots of specifics that have to get down. It's just mainly the main template of what we're going for is what I wanted to lock down tonight, and then send out a schedule. And if anyone has a problem with the schedule or decides they don't, hopefully no one says they don't want to do it anymore, but hopefully if we know a confirmed time frame, I can, since Lunga's in here now, I could go over what we set up ahead of time. 12 to 1, noon to 1, I'm gonna start the show. 1 to 2 would be Lunga and whoever he wants on for the great.
What day? I'm missing the
December 4th, Saturday, December 4th.
Saturday, December 4th. Okay, that's the thing. Saturdays at 1, I do the puppet show with Green Zone.
Okay, well, I could. All right, so that's one. Needs to change the time. So time is a problem. All right.
Yeah, it's 1 Eastern, by the way. Max is talking about Eastern, so.
Oh, Eastern? Yeah, well, yeah, we do it at 1 Central. So that's at noon, but that would still be beforehand. It's too close, you know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Well, we'll fix the time later. I'm just giving you
if
an
I was
idea.
doing Saturday, the best time would probably be like, I would say 4 or 5 Eastern.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll switch that around later. I just want to give you an idea. 3 Nick and Lex and Ladies of Fandom. So music and Ladies of Fandom, because I think Nick and Lex would be a good host for that one too. Nick will be in there, of course, but if they're still hopefully still interested. Number 4 would be video games show with RJ Next Gen Talk. 5
what I would probably do for that stream, if it's an hour, I'd probably get a couple people together and talk about like the nominees for like whatever gaming, the main category for gaming that year. If it's game of the year, we can do a game of the year discussion. So I'd probably do that, and maybe some mini polls like best indie game, best developer of the year, that kind of stuff.
5 would be Brian, an ambassador for Star Trek and horror and wrestling, maybe all in that. I don't know. Little movie Perp said you might be interested in horror.
Yeah, I could definitely do an hour of horror, and that could also go into horror video games too if there's a crossover there. That helps.
6 would be Nerdette, RJ, and Ashley, because they're really into Marvel, and whoever else they want to get on there. 7 would be Star Wars and Tatooine show. So Lunga might make another appearance there, hopefully, with the Star Wars Only Gold Man. 8 would be OEB Pete and the Miyako Actor Dark reunion show. And then hopefully 9 would be Sil, Mikey, Seton, Rhea, Zod for a lot of DC talk and Geekosity talk. And then 10 to midnight would be Enosh and Friends, get other people in, and for like the finale, just to give him a full 2 hours at the end. Okay. So that's the template. And then there were other categories we talked about, like best YouTube quitter is one that Zeno wanted, Lunga. Cyrus, Max, Saggy Eddie, best grifter, best roaster.
I mean,
no, in a funny way. Not if
I know.
Works,
but if you're adding someone that obviously is taking a break and is
not
happy with people, it's kind of shitty to put her name in there.
No. I will say more later, Lunga, later on, but it's done for fun if it's appropriate at the time. Not if I put that out right now, it would be in bad taste. That's all I'm saying. Okay, best roaster, best interrupter, best mod, like best mod or best viewer would be great too. There's a lot of people that support a lot of great.
I mean,
shows.
are these awards or is this just
This is just for bonus awards,
trolling nonsense?
No, we don't want to make it overly trolly because this is supposed to right.
That's what most of those sound like to me.
No, that was just ideas to have fun without crossing the line. Of course, that's subjective. We want this to be a celebration of fandom. We don't want it to go to cross the line to make someone upset. Of course, right.
A good weird one could be like best rumor that wasn't true, but we wanted it to be, or something like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
WandaVision would win that.
The best fake rumor of
best
the year.
fake news. That's interesting. Something we want, right? Snyderverse returning.
Like I already see. You know what? I'm not even gonna do anything. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. Hans and Zeno, you guys are fucking assholes. So I really don't give a shit.
Come on!
I'm not even gonna be part of this because I'm just tired of this dumb shit that people pull. Everything's got to be it's a joke, guys. For things to be a joke, everyone has to be in on it. You understand? Joking is not meaning it's funny for you, but screw how other people feel. Okay, you got to really take that into consideration. And the way she's been treated and the way people have been talking, sorry, it just pisses me off. And everything's got to be a troll. Everything's got to be messing with people. If this is supposed to be fan awards, it's supposed to be something fun, it's supposed to be something inclusive, that kind of stuff, it's just nonsense to me. And when there's already people in the chat like poo-pooing it and all this other stuff, it just turns me off. It does.
Well, here's one way of approaching it to kind of make it a little bit more fair and see if you can kind of get consent for it, is just talk to people you kind of want to nominate. Then when it pops up, it's not a blind surprise to them.
We obviously
if
don't
they're okay with it, they're okay with it. If they're not, don't include them. Don't do it. If you want to do that category, that's how I do it, just to be sensitive.
Best idea for me is not even to have that category, but that's
another solution as well.
Yeah, that of course people we're gonna decide if it's gonna be a troll or not. We don't want that, of course.
Yeah,
but
what? No, it's a drama routine. Zeno, go fuck yourself. I'm done.
Okay,
next, thank you for inviting me. I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
Oh my god.
Well, that went dark fast. Okay.
Well, I'm still going to do it, whether his involvement is there or not. I don't think everyone had all the info there.
That moment might get a nomination.
Okay. Well, I want this to be a positive thing. I think we were having fun all together. Yeah.
So
if it's going to be fun, I mean, he makes somewhat of a valid point.
That is a concern. We don't want to troll people, but if we have inside knowledge that knows that some people may be involved in the future, chill out, everyone, please, on the internet. Yes, this is all for fun. We don't want it to be something that's going to upset anyone, any award, right? These are ideas. This isn't set in stone, what we were discussing now. It was ideas. So I don't want people to freak out over things that aren't even set in stone. That wasn't exactly going to be a category that was going to be set in stone. That was an example of to have fun.
This is charitable. This is about a positive experience for everybody. So I mean, there's a difference between a riff where someone is in on it and trolling somebody.
I would say right now we're just in a planning phase. Welcome all. We're welcoming all ideas.
This was for an idea.
Right. Everything's on the table right now.
Obviously, if someone's still upset about something, we wouldn't release that poll that day to mock them. Obviously, I mean, I think we have to use a little common sense here. I was not suggesting that was ideas. This is why I get frustrated, because this is a positive thing, and our main goal is not to troll anybody.
What specifically was he referring to in terms of the troll? I'm a little lost there.
You know what? In the end of the day, I think we just need to move on from it.
Yeah, let's stop talking about it, because I don't want to talk about people that's the last thing I want to do.
So it's just
Let's just move on. That was an example. That was an example of kind of things we can have fun with, and it already jumped the shark.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We want positivity. We want awards to reward people, not to mock them. If it can be tongue-in-cheek and fun, that's a great opportunity. That's the only reason that was mentioned.
I have a great idea for an award, actually.
Right.
Best collectible of the year. I don't know. Or best collection of the year. Who has the best nerdy stuff?
We really want Enosh to win, but that's a great idea. Right?
Yeah, come on.
Or how about this? How about best Amico content creator of the year?
Mm.
No, you don't think so? No?
Okay, that's possible. That someone that makes more critical. Yeah, that's fair.
We can do best Amico content creator of the year and best anti-Amico content creator of the year.
No, don't do that. Just do best. Give it up to the people. Then that'll be a real competition.
I'm joking. There goes fun and levity.
Yeah, I think the Amico After Dark reunion is even pushing it a little bit as far as like getting a flame war started in the stream. Jesus.
Yeah, but regardless if they decide to call it Amico reunion or not, it's just the retro show. Okay, we'll do.
I mean, you're trying to make it serious.
This is all stuff that could be ironed out. Of course, this is why you guys are here. The main focus is to be positive, have fun, and reward people, not to mock them.
If we can troll.
I do think Rhea is on the money though. I think that less categories and awards overall and like streamlining the process a little bit might be for the best, because if you have way too many people working on this and way too many cooks in the kitchen, it can get a little crazy. Yeah. Not to say that we should include everybody. It's just more so like we need to like get people involved, but have the process be simplified. Maybe. I mean, that's something I think that we should consider.
Well, DJC, I want you there too. I think a really good one would be best. Because DJC and Enosh both made a song this year. So I would like to reward them. So, you
should award Andy to ignore for his Britney Spears.
No, well, we could put that in there.
The easiest way I can think of to handle this is if you really want to try to do 12 hours and you want to try to do 12 awards, you need to sit down with the people that are going to be the most heavily involved, come up with a base template of what you want to do, and then explain that to everybody else who's involved. Mm-hmm. And if they're on board, cool.
Well, I do want to address one thing, Longa. The main thing is to award people that give us our content in Hollywood or wherever it is. We could even have a best independent comic, where you would be nominated. The main thing is not to troll. Those were examples of things that could be fun. Of course, if someone raises an objection, this could be offensive. Then we probably won't do it. So that's where we're in the talking stage. And I really do not want this to be a discussion where people like, that's it, I'm not doing it, I'm out. I really don't want that. And I value Lunga. I honestly do not want trolling to happen in this. That's the exact opposite of the intention. Mm. But if you can have fun with it, let's have fun with it.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Cass Graphics, $49.99. Sending blessings. Thank you, Cass. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate how much you've been supporting the channel. And he had a suggestion that he is a veteran and he is in the entertainment industry. He helps provide us our entertainment. And he thinks that one of the charities should be for vets. And I think that we should definitely consider that because of the year with withdrawing from Afghanistan. It's really time to think about vets, really. It really is, because people, they supported the country. They put their heart and soul into that. It's very, anything we could do there, really.
Yeah, you're not going to hear me argue about supporting vets, but I don't have a whole lot of stake in where this charity goes. This is your channel. Yeah. This is your money going to the charity.
I think overall, though, it's meant to be the entire community giving back to something. Well, what charity it is, we decide, and we'll work that out later. But I think that's the idea.
Yes, I think we do need.
And if the audience is,
Rhea, I really need. Yeah, Rhea, I really need Rhea's help, especially what happened on the stream tonight, to make sure things stay on track. We need a lady's input for sure. I don't want people to go. I want everyone to be involved and be positive. That's
no. It's fine, but I think we need to make sure that where there's a fine line. Like we need to like sit down and really decide like, do we want this to be like 100% serious, like a real award show, or do we want to like make it more of a comedy?
Why can't it be both? Why can't it be both?
Yeah, I think a little bit of levity in it is a good idea, but I think what we're going to do for levity and stuff like that needs to be discussed in private. We need to do it off stream. We don't need to do it in front of everybody's audience.
Fair enough.
It's a bit much to drag them into.
Fair enough. There can be humor and still have sensitivity.
Right. No, I think that you can do a mix, but I think overall, my recommendation would be it needs to be 80 to 85% serious, 15% jokes.
This is a good question, and I say no based on what happened earlier. We don't want to be insulting.
No,
or
because that
war.
doesn't. That's not about. That's not about creating positivity. It's
right.
About,
right. So I appreciate the question here, but that's where I would say no, because we don't want this to be something that turns negative. Right. That's obviously a concern that I take to heart. Definitely.
No award for them. Should be nothing nominated for them.
Please, everyone behave in the chat, because this is another thing we're getting people together that don't normally get together. Can we cool it down for something positive and for fandom and for a charity, please? I'm asking for everyone involved. Please don't use the F word in the chat and chill out, please. Everyone has a lot to offer. Oh my God. I really am gonna. I'm gonna end it here because I don't want this. I appreciate everyone that's still on the panel here. Okay, I like to do transparency and talk about this publicly, but there are obviously, this is a great learning experience. There's obviously some details that need to be ironed out privately too.
Of course. Listen. I think doing a weekly stream or a week like this transparency and updates are fine. I think in the future we need to work some out concretely and make. Honestly, I think a good idea would be to do update streams where we say hey, we worked this out privately this week. This is what we did this week, and this is what we're doing. And then we can get the audience's feedback on our progress so far, and if we have new suggestions. But I think right now this is about throwing out ideas, which is a good thing. And I think next week, if we do another stream like this to give an update on the progress, I think we should have some more solidified ideas. Mm-hmm. For example, I'm going to go in probably this weekend or sometime this week. I'll go in and create a list of categories and nominations, just a general idea. It's not going to be a solidified one. I'll go through and then I'll vet it by certain people, and then we can take a look at that, or I'll work on something and see if I can put together a clip show or something, or we'll work it out. So
all right. So I would ask that Aaron's a YouTuber too, Little Movie Perp. I'm gonna end this now exactly at an hour. We're gonna talk a little bit more behind the scenes, so we have no more. I think it's good that we had a little thing happen today too, because then we know what we need to be concerned about. That's what learning is about. Mm-hmm. Planning is about.
Well, that's why it's all about transparency and working things out. And
So I'm gonna.
End of the day, this is happening no matter what. I'm committed to this. So.
No, I'm in. I'm here. I'm here to help.
I don't care if I have to go on stage getting tomatoes thrown at me, and I have a little stick figure award I made. I'm doing this. So. And
I do want DJ. Is that the real DJC?
That is.
Okay, yes. I want DJC to be involved, and I do definitely want a category. I don't know how to say it, but for YouTube Music Award, because Enosh had a song, DJC had a song, and it'd be great.
DJC's got an album, not just a song. He's got an album.
So I want that to be one of the categories for awards. So definitely, this is a way to reward everyone. And Cast Graphics, I really do appreciate all the support, sending blessings. And I actually, Cass, I would love to get, even if it's a pre-record vid, a potential interview about how fandom can impact people in the entertainment industry, pouring their heart and soul into our entertainment. I would love to get that. Yes.
Yeah.
And DJC, I will add you to the Fandom Awards group if that's okay, because I want your input as well. Yes, and Protoss X. Listen, I think that would be funny, but again, we don't want it to turn negative. We don't want it to turn negative.
And again, that's something we'll have to work out. Where there's going to have to be a fine line between comedy and seriousness, and we're going to try.
Let's not take cheap shots. Let's not take cheap shots at other people. Let's not do
that. That's a hard one though, because some people might actually like his Britney song because they're really about the free bit. But I don't want to troll him either. At least not on this show. All right, so that's where we'll end it. I will share more details with you later. Maybe next member stream will be not so serious about planning and just other things, other topics, what members want to talk. And that's where we'll say goodbye. And the people on the panel now stay behind a little bit so we could get a little info.
What? Overtime? You don't pay me enough for this, Max.
Just for 10 minutes. That's
all. Do I get extra pay?
10 minutes. That's a
wait. Do we get
paid?
this?
Are you paying?
This is where we see the Google Doc.
Rhea, I need your help before this implodes, please. I need a lady's touch for this planning because obviously I've insulted some people. Some things happened because listen, getting a lot of different people together is.
Listen,
I don't think you insulted people. I think you brought up a topic that they disagreed with, and.
Yeah, you didn't do anything, Max. It's fine. Let's not worry about it. We'll be back next week, folks, or whenever we have the next update. Bye, everybody.
All right, bye.